Talented as Hove was, he still needed help like Irv though
Everybody
to
needs
break
help.
through.
Every
You know what
talent
I'm
needs help.
saying? Like
Yeah.
you still need you still need to like it's a lot different nowadays. That's why I tell artists you got to be prepared before you even get to that next level. Get your business right now. So perfect example, Fivio. You know what I'm saying? You get your business right ahead of time, you wouldn't even get into a situation like Fivio because you'll be protected in certain aspects.
But
You know what I'm
really,
saying?
all right, we're gonna close out soon. But your opinion on that? I don't think he's in a situation.
Who?
I don't think Mace did bad business with him. I think that I think that it's a false flag. I feel like he still doesn't know, even understand what he signed, still to this day, and he showed that. I feel like he.
Fivio was in a slave deal. Right?
How so though? If
Mace
he
got
got close
power
to
of
$1 million
attorney
up
of
front, how
Mace
is he in
got
a slave deal?
okay. It's okay. So is $1 million enough to sell your soul? To sell
Yeah,
your whole.
as an unknown,
So
unsigned
so
artist,
so
yeah.
so 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 you
Talking
would
about talking about his publishing.
so not just his publishing. So say for so
Because like we gotta
Mace.
talk realistic here.
So Fabio can't go nowhere else without Mace signing.
That's fine.
If anything happens to
He has to
Fabio,
negotiate to
God for
get up out of that. But to
God
get where he was,
God
it was
forbid
not a bad deal. How
God
is it a slave deal?
God forbid anything happens to Fabio, right? Now Mace makes the decisions, not Fabio's mother, not his family.
Why would they make the decisions on his business? They didn't get him the contract. Let's focus on the business. Y'all always talking business. How his family has nothing to do with his business. Like you have to. A part of this. Is why I keep talking about
But
ethics, though.
but
Right?
he
He
but
made. Hold up.
okay, business wise, right?
Hold up. Let's do what the realism of what was signed from what we know, right? Based on what Mace said, he had him sign something so that Fabio didn't go and fuck up the deal for both of them. He would have X'd him out like most artists do, right? We seen it a million times. The person who got you in the meeting in the office, they start hitting you. You're like, I don't know that nigga. Give me this. So he protected himself. Where is it a slave deal?
That's a okay, right?
Where
So he
no,
got.
but tell me
Let me
where's the slave deal?
let me talk, right?
No,
So
but answer that question. You said it
let
was a
me
slave deal.
let me explain if you.
Okay, I'm saying answer that though.
I'm going to
All
now.
right.
Boom, right? So how much he gave Fabio front initially?
700,000.
It wasn't 700.
No,
It
was
was
the
it was
20,000.
he gave him
20,000.
5.
He gave no. It was 20,000. He said it was 5,000.
But let's talk
It was
about the deal,
20,000
though.
as a group deal. Fabio got 5.
He didn't have to do that though.
And
I
then
don't gotta pay you to sign.
okay, he
no,
don't. He
no,
you cutting me off. You're not letting me finish.
You gotta articulate that you understand. Hold up.
I do very well.
Let
I
me
went to
finish.
school for this.
Hold
I
up.
I
If
know
you
how to
went to
read
school for it-
contracts and
if you went
everything.
to school for it,
I'm,
hold up. You can't talk at the same time.
You not letting me get
I'm
my
gonna let you
my
get your
point
bars off when
across.
you articulate that you understand.
Oh
No,
man.
hold up. It's not I want you to articulate that you understand that what he signed was an agreement to broker his deal. You understand?
Keyword.
Do you understand that?
Keyword. What you just
Do
said.
you understand
Do
that?
you understand the keyword? What you just said?
Yes.
Broker. Okay, now let me finish.
Do you understand
I
that?
understand that. Do you
Okay.
understand the keyword that
So
you
we're
just
on the same
said?
Page.
Broker. You
Yes.
Do? Okay. Keyword again. Broker. Do you understand what brokers do?
Yes.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Smart lady.
Yes.
After you buy a house, is the real estate agent able to control what you do with your house?
That's not even a great. That's a poor comparison.
How?
That's
A real estate
no,
agent
make it make
broke his
sense.
deal.
You explain yourself.
Real estate agents broke
How
his-
is that comparable to that?
Let me talk.
Yeah, explain.
Real estate agents broke his deals, correct? Correct?
Poor
Correct.
comparison. Go ahead. It's not a good comparison. You talking make sense
All
to
right,
me.
so I'm gonna make
It's not
make
making no sense.
I'm like-
you comparing a real estate agent.
You just listen.
It's not comparable.
Listen.
Explain how it's comparable.
Listen, I'm gonna explain.
I'm very good at listening.
So now Mace brokered the deal for Fivio, right?
To protect himself.
He brokered the deal for Fivio and got the 75 he quote unquote put into Fivio,
He put 50. He got 50 back. He split a 1.5. That's what I'm saying.
Listen,
talk.
No, I'm not.
The deal was 1.5.
You keep cutting me off when you see.
No sense.
No, you're not comprehending. I'm making a lot of sense.
No,
you're not. This is getting to you.
No,
you're not listening.
Make a
K. Gordon, are you listening?
Make a statement.
Are you understanding what I'm saying?
Oh,
come what you mean? He's at the table.
No, make sense, nigga. Make fucking sense.
Oh my God.
The deal was 1.5. The deal was 1.5. You understand that, right?
The deal was what? Listen.
The deal was 1.5.
Okay, so the deal was.
So instead of giving him 750, he gave him 700. It wasn't an even split.
So he got his money back, right? So he got his money.
50,000 was his investment. He got a quadruple return on his investment.
Okay, so he got a quadruple return on his investment. This is Mase, right? He got paid the money.
Two different deals.
Listen. He got paid to do what he was supposed to do, which was broker the deal, correct?
That's what she feels. I felt different. I thought
we're not going to do feelings, though.
No,
let him finish.
No,
hold up.
Answer the question.
Let him finish your point. Make your point,
Can you answer the question?
Make your point.
Can you answer the question?
You didn't make a point.
I just asked you the question. Did he get paid to do what he was supposed to do, which was broker the deal?
Did he get paid to do what he was supposed to do?
Yeah, he got paid more. Actually, he did his job, right? He got Fivio. He secured the deal. He got the deal for Fivio, right?
And he split the deal.
And he gave Fivio back all his publishing. He did everything he's supposed to do. He got Fivio. He sold his deal to Columbia, right? Correct, right?
He didn't sell his deal. What are you saying? Articulate yourself, my man. He didn't sell his deal. He got him a deal.
He got him a deal. He was never signed. Come on.
Niggas can't debate.
He was never signed. All right. So he was never signed to Mase. So Mase got paid to do the job he was supposed to do. So technically, he shouldn't have no ties to Fivio no more. Why? Because Fivio was never signed to Mase as a label. We didn't have a publishing deal.
It wasn't a label deal.
Exactly. They didn't have no publishing deal.
That's why I wanted you to. We can't talk
so
at the same
why
time.
does
I'm responding.
So okay.
I'm responding.
Okay. So
Let
now
me
listen.
Respond.
Listen.
Let me respond.
No, because I'm not. Listen. So
That's
why?
why I wanted you to say no.
Why do Mase have
no?
Why do Mase have part of Fivio's masters if he's not even putting up the money or anything to put Fivio in the studio right now?
Nigga,
so why does he have
fucking sense?
What do you mean I don't have no sense?
That's why I wanted you to articulate yourself. You niggas can't articulate yourself from the first point. Stop! Don't talk when I'm talking.
I'm not making no sense. But you were talking when I was talking the whole time.
I'm trying to get you to the same point.
You were talking when I was talking the whole time.
Get on the same level.
Why I can't do the same thing that you're doing?
Two different deals, nigga.
How is it two different deals? And Fivio never signed the deal in the first place with Mase. He never signed nothing. Mase was just doing things. They never had no paperwork.
Get your bars off, so I can.
Fivio even said he never seen no paperwork. So what paperwork was it? What deal did the dealing?
Are you done?
Answer the question. What deal was it done? You not answering none of my questions.
That make no fucking sense.
How? I'm making a lot of sense.
Different deals. One was a brokering deal that got split between 5 niggas. 20,000. Right? That was one deal that protected him for finding fee. That's why don't cut me off.
That's two different things.
Don't cut me off. It is two different things. I said that, dummy.
I said that. You just put the two things into one deal with the group.
Stop cutting me off. Don't cut me off.
The brokering didn't come after the group.
I'm going to do what you didn't do. Articulate myself. The brokering came first. You laughing for what? What are you laughing for?
Because you're making no sense.
I'm making all the sense.
To yourself.
What? No, to real. To real. What started, that's why I asked you, articulate yourself. There are two different deals. The first deal was not a label deal, nigga. Mase is not the label. He signed it. Don't cut me off. I asked you to explain yourself. You didn't do that. You combined two different situations, and then you started asking me about real estate. The fuck are you talking about? The first part is it was a brokering deal, right? That included multiple artists, where he was supposed to get 5,000. It was a protection for him. He said he made him sign it so that when he went to go get him a deal, he wouldn't cut him out, as he should. That's why managers get cut the fuck out. That's why Wallow was asking him, and Mase didn't tell him. Wallow asked him, how do people keep that from happening? Because a lot of times, managers bring artists to deals and they get cut out. Mase didn't tell him what the exact deal was. But it protected him so that Fivio wouldn't throw him under the bus. I.e., Ashanti, the nigga who bought Ashanti to Murder Inc., Ashanti went into Dub. It's the same thing. But what Mase did was protect himself. That's all I was saying. Articulate yourself.
I'm going to give a perfect example.
It's two different things, though. Hold up. If I bring you to a deal, now I'm protecting myself so that you don't cut me out. So I basically got you a deal for 1.5. Instead of me getting 750, I showed that I invested 50,000 into you. So I got you a deal for 1.5. I got you $700,000 cash advance, which he didn't fucking mention. I'm dealing with the facts. You niggas deal with what you want to deal with. That was the facts. And when Fivio still does not understand what he signed, which is why he said what he said on there, which was not true. That was not true. You signed for 5,000 with two other niggas. Yep, the nigga who got you that deal took the whole 20,000. The same thing. So what Mase did was protect himself.
All right, now
that's it.
Now you finished?
Yes.
Because I watched that same interview, right?
Yeah.
Mase said, right? He said after that.
After what?
That point with the 20,000 that the other dude ran off with. Because you're missing, you just
I
jumped.
said that.
No, you did not say that.
I did too. It's irrelevant. The nigga, and Fivio still fucks with him. The nigga who took the money, he said he got 5. The nigga took 20. I just said that. The nigga took 20. He signed the deal with 2 other artists. It was 5.
Okay, so now after that, right?
Yeah.
Mase said they flew him out with the shows and all that. Point blank period, right? Mase said he put up 75,000. Now
50,000.
Altogether, they got whatever 50,000, 70,
Which is why he didn't split it fair.
With the 20,000,
get it right, though.
It was
Get it
75.
right.
At the end of the day, Mase got paid back everything that he put into Fivio, right?
That's why he took the 50,000.
Okay, he got paid everything that he put into Fivio, and then brought Fivio to the label to get the deal, right? At that point, once Fivio got the deal and brokered the deal, Mase should not have his masters or anything. Now the label, the people that's fronting the money, the people that Fivio is end up going to have to pay back that advance money, right? They're having the masters. Now, if Fivio was to get out of that deal, right, he could go broke or something else. Fivio put up his contract. Mase has power of attorney. That means if he goes anywhere else or anything happens to Fivio, Mase has control over it. Mase has part of Fivio's masters. If Mase not putting no money up for the studio time of anything,
He did that in
Columbia, he got paid back for that. If Columbia is now investing into Fivio, why does Mase have part of that master?
That's like you finding an artist, right? You get them a deal.
If I find the artist and I get them a deal,
go?
if I get my finder's fee and everything, yes, I did my job.
It's not a finder's fee though. He invested in him,
and he got paid back for that, plus more.
and he's looking at him as residual.
That's the part. He's looking at him as a label would. He should not be looking at that artist as a label would. If you did a job, if I hired you for a job, right? Mase just pretty much played the part of the attorney. This is what the attorneys do. Entertainment lawyers, they're the people that find and brokers the deals.
They're not paying for studio time and shows.
There's no lawyers.
They're not paying for studio time and shows.
Mase did a little bit more, but he got paid back for that. He did a job. He got put on to do a service and do a job. He did his job, and where he did. What you mean?
I'm gonna tell you.
Hold up.
Go ahead.
It's all negotiable.
So
It's business.
You said it's
It is business, right?
No, but he did more than that though.
Which-
If he's taking claim,
He-
if he's taking
He took advantage
Can I
of an
finish?
artist the
Can I
same
finish?
way he claimed he
No, I
got
don't
taken
agree with that.
advantage
I
of.
don't agree with that.
The only difference was Diddy was a label.
I don't agree with that. if your whole swag, if I'm doing the Diddy, right? If I'm adding the sauce to you, you use
Allegedly.
Stop cutting me off.
That's allegedly though.
Stop cutting me off. If I'm adding I'm doing more than that. I'm invested in you. I'm fully invested in you. Your whole shit. Fivio did not rebuttal that. He did not rebuttal the one thing that stood out to me that no one is talking about. The fact that Mase is the one with the whole, his whole shit. The whole viral movie shit. He wrote songs on the shit too. Why would I not continue to eat off of what I fucking invested in?
But if he wrote songs and all of that, he has publishing and writers credits. He's gonna get paid off of it. At the end of the day, he do not need to be controlling this man's career from that point on. Once you get him the deal and you get paid for that service,
he
you don't need to be.
But Columbia needs to be.
Huh?
So the black man who got you the fucking deal don't need to control your career, but Columbia needs to be.
So
doing it?
so
No,
so
answer the question.
so is it okay if a black man got slaves?
Answer the question.
Is it okay if a black man has slaves?
So it's okay for the label to be the slave
Is-
owner.
is it okay-
So it's okay for the label to be the slave owner.
Is it okay for a black man to have slaves?
No.
So why is it okay for
So
Mase?
it's okay for the
so
label to be a slave owner.
There's white labels. That label.
That's fucking stupid as fuck.
That
So
slave
it's
owner.
okay.
That slave
The nigga
owner.
who got you the
that's
fucking
la-
deal
That slave
can't
owner.
eat off of you,
That
but
slave
the white
owner.
man can eat off of
That
you.
slave
You
owner.
sound retarded
That
as an
slave
entrepreneur.
owner. That
That's
slave
retarded.
owner. That
That's
slave
retarded.
owner. Listen to me.
That's
That
retarded.
slave owner is making him rich. Mase did not make him rich. That slave owner.
How Mase didn't make
Because
him
Mase
rich?
had to go to him to get the money. And Mase still made sure he got money. He's still making sure he's controlling him. And he's making sure once this man.
How Mase didn't make him rich when he got him his first $700,000 check? How the fuck he didn't make him rich?
'Cause he didn't-
made him pop.
Because he still went to a white man to do it. It's not like.
Who's the black man who's doing it?
It's
What
not-
black man is doing it?
It's not like. What
What
you
are
mean
you
what
talking
black
about?
man is doing this? Jay-Z's not doing it?
All right, we can go.
Jay-Z
we-
didn't make billionaires?
You
Hold
saying
on, Dave.
hypotheticals now. You
Hold
can
on,
say
Dave.
anything.
What you
You're
mean?
reaching for stars,
Hold
my
on,
nigga. You're
hold
reaching
on.
for
How am I
stars.
reaching for the
All right.
stars?
Why is not pop?
Hold on,
Why
hold
you not
on.
signing Rock
Jay-Z
Nation?
is helping
He's not
people.
signing Rock Nation.
Jay-Z is helping artists get business ventures. Jay-Z is helping artists doing other
What does
things
that mean? It's
outside the
hypothetical.
label. He's helping them boss up. He's not going to say, hey, let me be a slave
So
master
he didn't
too.
go to Jay-Z.
All right, hold on,
for
hold
the
on,
deal.
hold on, y'all.
Nigga said he
All
was
right.
too old. He said that. He
Y'all
went to
can go,
mad
y'all
other
can go
labels.
back and forth
Listen,
about
you saying
that.
anything right
Hold
now.
on, hold
This,
on.
this is what Mase did.
You saying
Mase-
anything
This
right
is what
now.
Mase did. Mase used Fivio as a tool in order
Niggas
to
is gonna
get.
nig, man.
and Mase
Y'all
used,
cool with a label doing it, but you
Mase,
cool, not cool
Mase
with a rapper
used
doing it.
Fivio as a tool to get the deal that he couldn't get on his own. So he got a younger artist, a popper artist, used him to get something that he couldn't get on his own, and that's what
Where you get
happened.
that from?
That's what happened. He got
Where you get that from?
he got a deal that can't nobody else did. He got part of their masters. He
Hold
got
on.
he got ownership.
Irv has the masters to Ashanti too.
Hold on, hold
Because
on, hold
Irv had Murder Inc. That's a label.
So
Hold
the
on, hold on.
production, the input
That's
that he
a
signed
label.
to,
Hold on.
Mace is not a label. Mace is a person.
Hold on.
he didn't
Dave.
sign to
Hold
Mace,
on,
the
Dave.
person, nigga.
Hold
he
on.
signed to his fucking company.
Hold on.
The
Hold
fuck
on
you
a second.
What's the
about?
name of the company?
I don't know the name of the
Hold
company.
on.
Exactly.
He signed to
Hold
a
on.
company though.
Yo,
what does
hold
that
on.
mean? What the fuck does that mean?
What's the name of the company?
No, speak the fucking facts,
Hold
nigga.
on,
You
hold
just
on.
say
He
he signed
didn't
to the
sign
company.
to Mace. He didn't sign a contract to Mace.
First
You
of all,
said you seen the
no,
contract,
no.
nigga.
Hold on.
Who did he
hold on.
sign to, nigga?
He signed. That's a Columbia contract.
Wait a minute.
So he posted
The
a
best-
Columbia contract. But
I'll
you
be
saying
honest
that
with you. For both of y'all.
he didn't post his Mace contract.
Hold on.
So you fucking just saying anything.
Hold
I'm
on.
not-
Hold on.
Yo.
Did he
hold on.
post his Mace contract?
Yo,
Hold on.
go ahead, kid. Go ahead.
To wrap this up.
No,
right?
wrap it up.
Hold on. We got 2 minutes.
Comb it out.
Hold on. The best example of the Mase and Five shit is the Mike Geronimo and Irv Gotti shit. Irv did all that work for Mike to get him going, but he never signed him to his production company.
He got
That's why I said I don't think it was a brokering deal. I think he might have signed him to a production contract where they can all the extra shit. All production companies don't have to do that, but they control the music, and they are the ones that can. When you go to negotiate, they can, like Rough Riders, they can get a label situation, or they can just sell off the artists and just become management. You know what I'm saying? Mase made sure that because when Mike went to Blunt, he didn't go. He went there as Mike Geronimo, not a part of Irv's production company, where Irv could have controlled the deal and structured the deal and whatever extras and gave back this, that, and the third. With the Fivio shit, I personally think that it was more of a production deal. That's why Mase was able to control, and he put the stipulations in there so he could keep getting paid moving forward. You know what I mean? Honestly, until we see that the contract that he signed with Mase, we really don't know what kind of company Mase had.
How can we determine it's a bad deal, though?
I didn't say. I never said it. I never said it
what
was.
he's
I'm
saying.
not saying. But in some people's eyes, they feel it is. Some
Based
people's
on
eyes
what? Based on being a
don't.
fucking artist. Are you
Don't
think
know.
like a business
We
or
will-
not?
we will not know.
Listen, my thing is this, right? My thing is this.
We got
you're-
30 seconds.
If you're an artist and you're complaining your whole career about somebody doing this, somebody controlling your career, somebody being able to do this, somebody being able to do that, talking about Diddy was the devil this, Diddy